Hey guys, and welcome to another transfer targets video and potential lineup for the 2014/15 season. Today we're looking at Everton. Did very well last season, finished 5th last season, quite surprised a lot of people finishing in that position. Hopefully they'll do the same or better this season. Main weakness for me is the centre of defence. Why? Well, normally, to be fair, it's very solid, but it is certainly aging. Silva Distan is now 36 years old and obviously isn't as good as he used to be, so that area needs to be looked at. And let's take a look at some transfers that could possibly replace him and in other areas of the team. Starting top left, a player that was at Everton last season, Gareth Barry. Now a free agent, of course, after his contract at Manchester City has ended. 33 years old, a very experienced CDM, centre defensive midfielder. Probability of happening 50%. He's been linked with a lot of other clubs, including West Ham and Stoke City, but I think he should go back to Everton. Did very well there last season. Player rating 7 out of 10. Not going to offer you much going forward, but in terms of defensively, very, very strong. Main strength, blocking the ball and interceptions. Does that very, very well. Moving on to Romelu Lukaku. Currently at Chelsea, but of course they've just bought Diego Costa and they've still got Torres, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. Lukaku might have to go again, might be permanent. Obviously was at Everton last season and did very well. Probability of only giving him 10%. I can see him moving, but I think he'll go to a different club if I'm honest. Player rating at 8 out of 10. Hasn't done too well for Belgium in the World Cup if I'm honest. Has looked fairly poor. No goals and has been subbed in each game he's played. Main strength is of course finishing. He's very strong, very powerful and would be a great addition to the squad. Moving on now to Steven Corker of Cardiff City. Of course they got relegated unfortunately last season. Steven Corker, 22 years old, looks very solid, good leader. That's his main strength, leadership, organising the team in terms of crosses, corners, free kicks, etc. Probability 40%, maybe that was a bit harsh, maybe it's a bit more likely. Would be a perfect signing for Everton. You know, he could pass the ball, which is Everton's game style under Roberto Martinez. And player rated 7 out of 10. Can score you goals as well in terms of corners, so that would be a benefit to the team. Moving on finally now, the only player I don't think Everton will buy or should buy is Victor Moses, 23 years old, at Chelsea as well as Lukaku. Probability 40%. Hasn't had the best few seasons the last few seasons. I'm pretty sure he was on loan at Liverpool last season, didn't really get many games. For that reason I've given him a current player rating of 6.5. Main strength, dribbling, used to be very, very good at Wigan, probably still is, but again needs to show it. Can't see it happening, so yeah, I've chosen Gareth Barry, Steven Corker and Lukaku. Let's have a look at how they could fit in to the potential strongest Everton lineup next season. So in goal, Howard, 35 years old, obviously very good, playing in goal for the USA at the minute. Coming to the end of his career, you would think, although goalkeepers seem to go on for a lot longer than outfield players. Centre-back partnership, I've gone for Jagielka, the England international, played at the World Cup, and Steven Corker. That should be a great pairing. Fullbacks, obviously we know who's going to go there. Baines and Coleman, very good going forward, both of them. Baines could score from set pieces as well. Free kicks, scored a lot of them last season. And Coleman, what a performance he had last season. Very, very good. Then in the CDM role, I've got Gareth Barry, as he was last season. He'll just pass the ball, keep the ball in the team, and make interceptions and tackles when needed. Then the two other midfielders, I've gone for Barkley and McCarthy. McCarthy obviously signed last season and was a very good player, kept the ball well, made some good tackles and fairly solid overall. Barkley looks like a great player for the future. Didn't play too much for England in the World Cup, but I'm sure he will do in the next one. Looks very strong going forward, lots of pace, power, and looks good at set pieces. Then the front three of Lukaku, Morales and Magidi. Lots of pace there. I'm sure a few people will disagree with that front three, but you can tell me in the comment section what you think. Looks fairly strong. Average age of the team is 27, so that's very strong. Yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. That's my Everton lineup, and goodbye.